Hey guys, this is Pikmin Master. Welcome to Tots 82, which is going my favorite Adventure Time characters. Now I'm gonna keep this really short because I've been trying to avoid saying this Tots for quite a while, but only because there's not much for me to talk about because they're my favorite characters just because. No reason whatsoever, just they are. Now, the main rules for this is you gotta be a main or major character within the series. Yes, there are one-off characters that I might like. Yes, there are characters that don't appear as often. But, there you go. The main honorable mention for this is Joshua the dog, Jake's dad. Because he is so cool. Because how did he manage, to trick a demon, to become his sword? It's pretty funny. And in general, really laid back. Not so laid back, it's, definitely, how to say, like a Doug Walker and what's his name, Jason said, that he's a product of his time. Meaning, you can kind of tell, what kind of, a time period he's meant to be in. But, it doesn't really work on today's times, but, that sort of thing. But, that's all I'm going to mention about that. Actually, to be honest, I like Joshua Dog more than the number 5 character on this list. But because he doesn't appear as recurring, well, because he's dead. So, might just start right now. Five, Marceline, because she's a really fun character. Because how do you say about Marceline? I can't really explain it. Just that Marceline is just really fun. Because whenever you see Marceline in a given episode, she usually gives a lot of excitement for the episode. For example, sometimes when she meets up with Finn, you always get a good laugh, or usually on hurt on Marceline's delight. Because I can't really say much of Marceline, because she is just a really fun character. But that's it, because I don't know how to explain that much about it. Next. The Ice King or Simon. I can't really tell between the two, since they're essentially the same person, but with wildly different personalities because of the crown. But Simon has the most interesting backstory, because it gives part of a good backstory to himself and the Ice King, in that he was just some dude who got corrupted due to the crown and due to all the crazy ass that's going on, right around the time he starts putting on the crown. He's been forced to become this psychotic weirdo that's the Ice King. And the Ice King by himself, he's also a fun character like Marceline, but in a different way, sort of say. Because, I guess you could say he's kind of an anti-villain, because what he does is villainous, but he doesn't do it for the evils. He just does it because it's him. It just feels like it, really. So, he might be a villain, but he occasionally hangs out with Finn and Jake as, quote-unquote friends. Then, they're not exactly friends, but, it's up sort of there. It's kind of funny how the Ice King, Ice King is so weird. The whole Fiona and Cake thing. They're supposed to be Rule 63 Finn and Jake, and then it's the Ice King fan fiction, and they made Rule 63 Finn in love with the Ice King. It's so weird. It's what does that say with the Ice King and Finn? What does that say? But enough of that. Yeah, definitely Simon because he's smart. Because Simon is pretty smart. Because I remember his one episode pretty late. I forgot which season, 4 or 5. I don't remember. I haven't. It's been quite a while the last time Adventure Time. But yeah, Simon is a pretty smart guy. And Ice King just some weirdo. Just some weirdo, but he's the kind of weirdo that, it's kind of fun once in a while, but he can get annoying at times. This guy, what I think Ice King is. That's definitely what I like about Ice King. Just weirdo, but I don't know. He's kind of glad to be this weirdo. Finn, the main character. He is awesome. All I can say about Finn is that he is awesome. And he knows he's awesome. But, dang! Like, especially when it comes to his choice of weaponry. I mean, like, his first sword is like the golden sword of battle. That's a cool thing for a sword. Almost not as cool as Flame Claw Wyvernborn the Foe Slayer, but it's still pretty cool. And it's all cracked stuff. You can tell it's been on battle. It's seen stuff. The sword. Well, not seen stuff. But you know what I mean. And then it gets the Ruby Sword, which is And then I guess later on he gets Joshua the Dog's Demon Blood Sword. A sword that is powered by a demon's blood. Jeez. Just jeez. Wow. And then it got broken. I think I got another weapon before the Grass Sword. Because I don't remember if he had a different weapon before the Grass Sword. But the Grass Sword, I thought he was going to keep the Grass Sword for quite a longer time than I thought than what actually happened. Because the Grass Sword, I don't know how to explain the Grass Sword. All it is just, it's like a blade of grass that sticks to you like Pit's palms. You know, Kid Uprising, Pit has the palm option. It's like a tattoo stuck to his arm, kind of like that. And then whenever Finn like wills it, the blade of grass like stuck to his arm turns into a sword, and it's very effective cutting machine for being a plant. It's pretty awesome. I mean, kind of bad that at the time of this video, Finn's like sword arm is just cut off and replaced by a flower. That must suck. It must really suck. Just have this flower really just out of growing off your arm. It's like creepy. Just I don't know. Like if I had a random flower growing off my severed arm, it's just weird. But yeah. So yeah, Finn's awesome. He has a really awesome adventures. What I definitely like about Finn, like really definitely like about Finn, is how the writers let him grow up. Because I see a lot of cartoons in which characters don't grow up. They just don't. I forget the example. I forgot the example I was going to say, but they don't let their characters grow. But in this case, definitely. And because you can see Finn's being a child, and he goes to this point where he starts thinking a lot about his potential like girlfriends, and then when they got to Flame Princess, he's so in love with her that the moment like she broke up with him, it's just like it's all over the place with Finn. That he was unable to do anything for quite a few episodes. That's what I really like about it, because they let the character grow as the show goes on. So there's definitely a joy about Finn. Especially Finn, because when it comes to the other characters, not so much. You notice that the other characters, you can't really tell if they're growing that much, but with Finn, definitely. It's definitely a nice main character to have. And my number 2 on this list is Princess Bubblegum. I don't know why, I just like Princess Bubblegum. Maybe because not be a traditional princess, so to say. In that, because when you begin Adventure Time, she's like the Dance of Distress, but as time goes on, heck, even in the first episode, like you can tell how much of a scientific genius she is. Because she doesn't just stick around just being a princess, doing whatever princessy stuff. No, she is a genius. So, Bubblegum is a genius. She knows a lot about candy anatomy, chemistry. A lot of, what was it? I know I was gonna say chemistry, but something else too. But she knows how to, create essentially life. We went to her candy life, but it's still life. She's essentially a creator, a god of sorts. So if you think about that, so Bubblegum can essentially be a god if she really wants to. Because she knows how to create life. She probably knows how to destroy life too. Like, no problem. It's kind of creepy now that I think about it. But definitely Prince Bubblegum, it's definitely one interesting character that I think now that I think about it, kind of reminds me of Sandy Chief, like later on SpongeBob. How originally Sandy just this female character just for the sake of it, and then of course they gave her karate early on, but that's just the extent of her character. Besides her being a southerner. But I've noticed, like, in watching like newer SpongeBob episodes, that somehow Sandy developed like a scientific mind. Like, where did that come? Like, when I first noticed it, I feel like, where does this come from? So yeah, because I didn't know that Sandy could be some sort of genius on her own, and you get Prince Bubblegum, which is like a genius for the start. But we don't know like how sometimes she can be awesome, sometimes how she can be smart, sometimes how she knows when it's not her time to do things, like Fang do some of the work. She knows when it happens. In a way, I still think she's way better Princess Celestia, like way better in like a lot of ways. Yeah, you can tell I don't like Princess Celestia. But well, anyway, Princess Bubblegum, yeah, she's awesome. Next. And my favorite character in Adventure Time so far is Beemo. Just Beemo. Beemo is cute. Beemo is, Beemo's kind of smart in a way. Beemo can be awesome. Beemo is just Beemo. Because I don't know what to say. Just Beemo. I don't know. I could say he's cute and like a cute little Game Boy of sorts. And like he's a little video game machine, and it just because there was a time where Beemo just like Finn and Jake wanted to be in a video game like without Beemo's permission, and that was cool and all. And how sometimes early on it's Finn and Jake play on Beemo like a video game, and yeah, it's pretty amazing. I don't know what's more amazing, Beemo or the episode Be More, because I think Be More is one of my favorite episodes, because they showed the backstory of Beemo, and I just like, yes, I want to see a backstory of Beemo. Turns out it was created by a guy who somehow managed to get life support to the extreme, and just making all sorts of Mo robots, and then like Beemo also see the special one that supposed to do a function that he didn't not prepare for. They over prepared for. So all I'm gonna say is like Beemo, the B stands for brother, because he's like a little brother of sorts to Finn and Jake. Because I just feel like that. Yeah, definitely see more Beemo. Definitely see more deep bubblegum, whatever. So definitely more of that stuff. Anyway, yeah, that's it for Tops 82. Too bad. Sorry if I can't explain you a lot of things. Just that, to me, Adventure Time is my favorite show because of all the things you can do, all the things the characters do in the show, not as the characters. It's kind of like MLP, actually. Well, sort of like MLP, only opposite. Which MLP has a lot of interesting characters, but however, creators don't explore the world that much. Whereas in Adventure Time, yeah, like the characters are cool, but the creators are allowed the freedom to explore the world. Like explore like situations of what does this character can do on this kind of situation in this place, this time. Whereas MLP doesn't do that. And yes, as much as I like to have MLP do this kind of thing, which like have tons of world building, it just can't be Adventure Time in regards to this. So that's why I just like Adventure Time as like my current favorite cartoon, even though I've spent a lot more time on MLP than anything else. So that is all, guys. See you guys later for Tops 83, whatever that's going to be.